Hello everyone, welcome in the new tutorial. Till now we have created one slide, and in this section we are going to discuss each and every topics separately. So for this video we are going to discuss about studying for exam and the exam preparation with the help of a ChatGPT. To give you the explanation, I assume that you are in the 10th standard or more, and you are pursuing some exam preparation. Okay, and have you have some understanding related to some basic things, so that with that assumptions I am starting this video. For that purpose, I have prepared one slide studying for exam and exam preparation as same case what we have created earlier. And for the first section, we are going to ask to the ChatGPT is that I am preparing for exam of a class 10 standard in India. Basically, I am from India, so for the example purpose, I am taking 10th standard, which is, say, you can say that it's a 18th year old student is going to prepare for the examination, or 16th or 18th year, and my final exam is approaching and I need your help for the preparation of an exam. So let us copy this thing, and we, to avoid unnecessary delay, I have copied this part, and where we have stopped ourselves in earlier tutorial we are continue with that only. So I have pasted this part, and here let's press enter. So now ChatGPT will help us. You can see that what it is writing, that it can solve mathematics problem, science problem, and also in India generally, or you can say in the world also, there are common things at the age of 16th, like mathematics, science, social studies, English, Hindi, or any regional languages, or information technology, you can say, as a computer science. So these are the basic topics generally are covered at the age of a 16th. And for the preparation of each subject, generally it is required to review some concepts, and want to do a practice question and answer and exam strategies and study plan, etc. So these are the things which we have to cover for the exam preparation. So basically what I am going to do, I am taking some science as a subject, and in that we are going to have some question answers to the ChatGPT. Okay, so let us start. In the science section, I have selected, I want to know about the solar system. Can you explain? Let us first copy this question, and we will paste this. And let us wait for the answer by the ChatGPT. Here we want to learn more or less about related to the solar system. What are the solar system? What are the different stars are available in the solar system? You can see that it is giving the answer as our solar system is cosmic neighborhood located in the Milky Way galaxy, comprising the sun and essential bodies that are bounded by its gravity. Here are the primary components. First is the sun. Sun is, it's a medium-sized star, which is one star and most massive object in our solar system, containing more than 99% of total mass. Its source of light and heat. As you know that without the sun, it is impossible to live for any living creature, right? And another part is like planets, and there are numbers of planets are there, like from sun they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, etc. There are n total. How many, we will ask afterwards once it stops the typing. Then after dwarf planet, what is the moons, what is the asteroids, comets, and different things it is typing. You can study it based on your convenience, but now yeah, we are asking directly that we want to know how many planets are there in solar system. Let us wait for the answer. There are 8 planets. You can see directly it has given the answer, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And Pluto is also there. Used to be considered 9th planet, but it was reclassified as a dwarf planet by the IA Union in 2006. Now here, if you want to know what are the, I want to know more about the Earth. Let us, I want to know more about the Earth. So let us wait for the answer. Here, as and when required, we will ask the relevant question to the ChatGPT, and it will give the answer in a systematic and crisp and clear way. You can see that Earth is the third planet in the Sun or solar system, and it has the consist of a atmosphere which consists of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, then water. About 71% of Earth's surface is covered with the water. Biosphere or orbit and rotation, you can see 365.25 days defines 1 year, and generally it rotates approximately 24 hour its own axis. Then there are the climates, geology. Moon is a sub-earth or a natural satellite of the Earth, and it is circulating around the Earth, and as the Earth is circulating around the Sun. Then the magnetic field, you can see that. Then after human presence, now what we are going to ask, on which planet human presence is there, and on which planet human can survive. You will ask this. Currently we know that only the Earth is the only planet on which, you can see that the result is on your screen. It is the only planet we know of where human can survive. However, survive potential of human survival, Mars, Moon, we can see that there are the studies are going on, and ChatGPT is also giving us that the Mars and the Moon, as of the latest update, there are no humans as well in the solar system, but we are trying to survive in other planet. So likewise, these are the few questions we have asked related to the ChatGPT to solar system. Then after we are going to ask that what is the shooting star. Let us ask this part to the ChatGPT, and what it has to say. Let's check. Shooting star is a popular term for what's scientifically known as the meteors. There are visible paths of meteoroids that enter Earth's atmosphere from outer space. Here is a more detailed look. So, what are the meteoroids? Then heating and light, meteors versus meteorites. So, these are the things it has given. Also, we know that in our science there are the discussion generally going on related to Milky Way and the galaxy. So let us ask this part. Just write down Milky Way and galaxy. Let us wait what it is giving the answer. A Milky Way is a galaxy, 1 billion of in the universe, and it is the galaxy that contains our solar system. So basically our whole solar systems are in the galaxy which is called as a Milky Way, where how many light years across the 1000 light years thick is the most parts component solar system location. I am going just briefly so that you can read it after pausing this video also, but we want to just know how this ChatGPT is working, and based on that we will fetch our data for the our presentation. So let us first get the details. What is the black hole? Okay, now we will press enter. Sorry, I have paused that part where we will ask again. Press enter. What is the black hole? Black hole is a region in a space where gravitational pull is so strong that nothing, not even a light, can escape from it. So there is some space where the vacuum has been created, and it is accepting or fetching everything under that, so that it is pulling in a such a way that it is so strong that nothing can be passed. Formation, how its gravity. Black holes have extremely intense gravitational field. The strength of the gravity near a black hole is so immense that it distorts space-time, causing a phenomenon known as a gravitational time dilation. And you can see there are so many things it has been given. So now, based on our discussion, what we are going to ask to ChatGPT, please, on these above discussion, on all these above discussion of solar system and all, please give punch lines which we can add up in our presentation as a one single slide. Let us take all the important notes from there, and we will paste it in our. So you can see that only few of the things it has been given or related to generally solar system. We will copy this part, and in the presentation I have prepared one another slide, and here we will paste it. Okay, control V. Now we will increase this little bit, and it has given explain the solar system, discovering our planet in the universe. We have discussed all this part. Then black holes, into the abysses, delve into the mysteries of the black holes, where the space and time coverage in an infinite dance of the gravity. What else we can have? We can also take separate notes, like I'll also give detail quick note, also give quick notes related to earth, and also what we have more, and different, and list of different planets. That also we will take it in our presentation. Quick note related to earth, and but it is also giving so many things. So what we are going to do, we are going to copy this earth and we will paste it. Discussed, press again enter, but here 3 is written there, so we will press this button which is called a decrease list level. Okay, we don't require this, the okay, just a moment, press enter, decrease the indexation, and earth, control B, earth, discuss on the on different element like atmosphere, then after different planets in solar system. We have the detail is like as a list, give only, we do, see we don't require these are all the details, we only require give only the list. Okay, so give only the list. Now it is giving only the list, and then we can copy it and we are going to paste it. Okay, and you can customize it as how you required. I hope it is clear. I am doing all the changes. Now we are going to ask to the ChatGPT that we required few of the things. Can you give the important points which are required to remember in the science in the, yeah, we can, let us take this is in a broader way, science subject for 10th class preparation. You can give the notes directly which I can read in 5 minutes. Okay, so that it will be like quick revision. So let us ask this thing. So wait for the answer of the ChatGPT. So now in the 10th standard it has covered, you can see that science has a physics, biology and the chemistry, what I know till now. So it is giving like physics, law of motions, your Newton's first law, an object remains at a rest or a uniform motion unless is acted upon and by an external force. So object keeps rolling unless and until any external force is coming up. So this is the first law. Second law is like F equal to ma, and the third law is called as a for every action there is an equal and opposite reactions. So these are the important things to note down. So this part we are going to copy for our presentation, and likewise work and energy and power like W equal to F into D, important equations like power equal to W by T, work divided by time. How much work has been done in the given time is called as a work. Then after we in the science it is discussed about electricity, like what is the Ohm's law, how P equal to VI electric power, which is generally used in terms as a kilowatt. Then after, or watt or kilowatt. Then after, in the chemistry, important points to note like chemical reactions, then periodic classification of elements, few of atomic number, chemical property, different acid, base and salt, what is the pH. And then after, in the biology, how the life processes work, heredity and the evolution, control and the coordination. So these are the some essential point to remember for your science exam preparation. And there are any n number of questions will be there. So what we are going to do, I will pause this video and I will copy all these part important topics in the presentation, so that it will be a ready reckoner for us at the time of revisiting all these PPT. And also then after, in the next tutorial we are going to solve some maths and science questions, so related to this exam preparation only. So you can see, in a nutshell, if I brief this video to you, generally ChatGPT will be very helpful, very helpful for the exam preparation. You just have to take the index, what are going to cover in the exams or any subject. And then after, as we have prepared as the same, like what we have prepared, like we want to know about the shooting star, Milky Way, black hole. So these are the few things which we want to know for our exams preparation. So likewise, you must have at least the index, what you want to know from the ChatGPT. And then after, keep writing and keep asking to the ChatGPT that please explain this topic. Then after, you will ask that how this is possible, how this is going to work, what are the important points or notes to keep remember, what are the equations generally I have to remember before the exam. So these are the few tips and tricks which you are going to use at the time of an exam preparation. So this is just an example. I cannot cover everything like all the science, commerce, or you can say maths or regional language, computer or anything. But by this way, just I'm here to guide you in such a way that you knows the process. You just practice with the chat GPT, that considering that you are preparing for the exam, and keep asking them, so it will give the best answer. And keep asking in such a way that you get what you need, until what you need. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this lecture, and I will paste all this important note in the similar way. And related to the presentation updation, we will discuss more in the end of the sections, because what are the basic things you required, I have already taught to you for the basic presentation. And for more, we will discuss more it later once. Okay, thank you.